Hey, you. Welcome back. Go ahead and take a moment to get settled in. And then try to form a clear intention about what you're doing here. Make it your intention to put everything down for the next 10 minutes. To just be aware of whatever arises without resistance, without trying to change it. Drop everything and just be. Let awareness open to the body and body posture. Feel your body's relation with gravity. Feel it resting in space. Now let it resolve into a single sphere of changing sensations. And if any of these sensations pull at your attention, open to them, become interested in them. What's the feeling tone? Pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral? Open to the sensations associated with breathing. Is the breath pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral? Open to any sounds. Notice how effortlessly they're known. And something I like to do with sounds, either as I'm practicing or just going about my day, is to try to notice the different feeling tones associated with sounds that come from living things, like birds, dogs, and people in the distance, kids' laughter, yells, whatever it may be. And sounds that come from non-living things, like cars, the refrigerator, heating or cooling unit, and other machines. Are they pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral? Just something you might want to play with. Now open to any moods that might be coloring awareness in this moment. Moods linger. They last for days or weeks, sometimes even months. And when we're not aware of them, they wreak havoc in our lives, in our relationships, and our work. So make sure you're aware of any moods operating in the background. Keep track of them. Become aware of any mind states or emotions in this moment. Happiness, sadness, joy, anger, restlessness, sleepiness, concentration, cloudiness, dullness, heaviness, lightness, mindfulness. Become aware of the attitude in the mind. Is there any grasping or aversion? Any resistance to experience? Any contraction in the mind? Does experience feel small in this moment? Or is the mind smooth, bright, and calm in this moment? Is it open and receptive? Be aware of any thoughts or images in the mind. soon as you become aware that you're lost in thought, that awareness has become identified with its objects, just note the awareness of thought in that moment. Don't rush back to the body, but become interested in the very quality of awareness itself in that moment. And then gently return to the body and to the breath. And again, if you get lost in thought, no worries. Pay attention to the quality of awareness itself in that moment. In the last minute of the session, just rest awareness wide open. Be aware from and as that boundless, borderless, alive space that is equally inside and outside. Well, thank you again for practicing. Now, as you open your eyes and see the world, see if you can recognize that this space you see, the space of color, light, and shadows, is arising in the same space that sounds and bodily sensations are arising. Same space in which thoughts, feelings, and emotions arise. Try to keep in mind today that this space is not outside of you. It's not apart from you. Just try to allow everything to move a little closer. And I'll see you back here tomorrow.